Hello everybody, welcome to Trumpet's Choice, where tonight we're going to be playing Mass Effect Andromeda. Where we're gonna, last time we were finishing up side quests on different planets. Does it work now? I think it does. We were having some slight problems with performance, but we restarted the game and I think it should be good. It might have been I was trying to work on videos before the stream. So this has led up to side quests on Aya, which we are now on Aya. We just got here on Aya. We're gonna finish up some side quests and then I think we're gonna head to some other planets, which will be fun. Get to see some familiar faces and finish up some relationship things. I think we have some loyalty missions tonight. I forgot to advertise that. We have loyalty missions, so if you guys are looking forward to loyalty missions, that will be tonight. Everyone who's here in chat, Girthing and Baltrifity, and whoever else is lurking out there, we'll be having some loyalty missions. So that should be fun. Let's hop into the game. Boom, we're here. All right. So, let's check out what we have here. Visit the Andromeda Initiative Embassy on Aya. Director Tan reports that the Angara have opened an embassy on Aya. Check in with the initiative's representatives there to make sure things go smoothly. Cool. Moshai Shefa urges you to speak with the few remaining Angara on Aya who remember how the Ket conquered their people. The Moshai believes these soul elders' insights can aid the initiative's struggle against the Ket. Alright, so we got those two missions. Oh, we also have a new mission over here. Speak to Danesk on Aya. Moshe Sefa urges you to speak with a few. Okay. Okay, so those are the elders. Find a planet on Aya for Suvi. A plant. Gosh dog it. Suvi is offered to make snacks for Liam's movie night, but needs specific ingredients. Alright. Oh, I forgot about the movie night. I thought we already had it. I guess we didn't. We did stuff for it. Return the star map, the musical instrument, the card figure. Talk with PB. Okay, I think that might be her loyalty mission. I could be wrong. Search the med center on Aya. A new Tuchunka Krogan named Rorik is concerned about his Angaran friend, Lita, who disappeared some time ago. Track her down and give her Rorik's gifts. All right, so we have these missions. We're gonna head out. We're gonna locate this new one and keep going. Yes, just find a planet on this planet. That should be easy. I know, right?
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested Kiloa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Cool.
Paladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters. There are engineers who work on the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have what we need.
On it. One filter coming up.
Arms, please. Alright. So let's go talk to an elder. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Week? It's currently a week now, because we're not actually streaming this on Saturday. This is on Monday. So, yeah. Streaming on Monday because I worked longer than I wanted to on Saturday, and I didn't want to come home tired and then have to be energetic and in the moment for this, you know, recording and stuff like that, being live. And my weekend could have gone better, frankly. Oh, I'm sorry about that girth thing. Hopefully it'll work out better in the future. Sorry to hear about that. Work, you say? What have you been doing lately? So I have a job as a cashier at a grocer, a local grocer. So it's part-time work. Hey, Bicey Boomy! It's part-time work that I don't really have. I have some say in the schedule, but not too much, because they need me to work on certain times.
The Moshai said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared. Why my father mourned for months.
I can imagine how terrifying that was for a child.
Yeah.
What frightened me was seeing how helpless my parents felt. All our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Ket struck. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Okay. Gotta fill the time while you're getting that full-time gig again. Yes. I'm not sure what the full-time gig will be, but full-time 40-hour schedule is preferred during the week, if I can help it. That way I can do what I want on the weekend. But I do know whatever door is the right one for me, it will open. So whatever needs to be opened will be opened. How am I doing today, Trumpet? I'm doing great. I had an iced mocha and a ham and cheese sandwich before stream. Also got home from is it Saturday? Also I came home from Monday night prayer at my church, which was really good. Hello.
I said you want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the Ket. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of the vulnerable.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never seen again.
That guy walked right through us. Our conversation. How you doing, Wraith? And how are you, Basey Boomy?
thought you'd be in a resistance holding cell.
That was Efra's plan. He wanted to throw me down a hole once he got his precious answers. The Moshae convinced him to release me here. I volunteer and they let me see sunlight.
You didn't trade one cell for another after all. And you get fresh air.
And servitude, dressed up like forgiveness. The Moshae keeps her high ground, and I'm the traitor who gets a second chance.
Shield yourself.
Gives her high ground, and I'm the traitor who gets a second chance. At least you're alive, you ungrateful fool. I'm curious how Ryder will say this.
She didn't have to offer you mercy. You certainly don't deserve it.
Think I don't know that? I should get back to work. They're not paying me to stand around. Oh, that's right. They're not paying me at all.
Put a layer of security between yourself and danger.
Huh. I'm going through a bit of rough time, but I'm sure everything will work out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ah, okay. So this is the seeds.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
Here, have all my junk. I love it. Alright, it's Vetra.
Nancy, I tracked down some samples of the Angaran antiseptic you were talking about.
The Angaran antiseptic? Oh, Sumar. That's the name, isn't it?
Something like that.
Can't wait to test its applications. Thank you very much, Vetra.
Anything for the woman who keeps us healthy.
And basically, I don't mind saying a prayer for you. Hope everything goes well.
Pathfinder.
So what are we looking for? Is this it? It doesn't say what plant. I'm assuming this is it.
Pathfinder.
I'm assuming it's... Yeah, special items, plant. Found it. Anyway, how are you liking the game? It's really nice. If you're looking for the same experience that you got from the other Mass Effect games, don't expect it, because it's different. It's more open world-ish, so with that will come more quests. So it just won't have the special care that the other games do. So if you're expecting the special care that the other games were given, then you'll be disappointed.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Whoa.
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I can relate.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful.
Can't you
With
just
any
see?
luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
Heck yeah, we do. Gerthing says, there's one major similarity with the other Mass Effects though. Sarah Ryder is definitely the better voiceover actress. No offense to your choice, Trumpet. None taken. I just wanted to have an experience of a series that I enjoyed and then trying to put myself into it. I mean, I put myself into the other Mass Effects, but I wanted to put like my face, my beard and my hair and my personality into it rather than, I don't know, I just wanted to try it out. Since it's not Shepard, it's a new face, I wanted to try it out. Because for sure, female Shepard was much better than the male Shepard, I think, in Mass Effect 1 through 3. So I'm glad I went with that course, but I wanted to try out male Shepard here. Since I'll probably only play this once. I might play it over. I just... I'll be honest, I pretty much always play female characters when given the choice, so I have some serious bias here. Yes, well, I'm sure Sarah Ryder's perspective is great. I just wanted to try it out. Since I don't know how many games in the future that I'll play as a character that I can put my face into it, if that makes sense. Wait, there was a male Shepard? Good point, 350. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks. Because I don't think I'll play... I don't think I'll play Fallout. Because it's just too open world for me. And there's some other games that you can put your face into. And I just don't... Yeah. Anyways, so that's my long spiel on that.
How many of our people have they lit into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
Forgot the word
That's
too.
huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace. They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
Other problems.
Aside from Storvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but
what?
none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Sure.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
So we got 2 quests from her. Can we speak to her again?
Any luck with Storvis Len? Our continued presence on Aya may be at stake.
I'm working on it. When I have something, I'll let you know. That's all.
I'm...
Hello, Reynolds.
No rest for the weary.
Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay and I got mouths to feed. Ain't nothing in this world for free. Am I right? Okay. Next. Just rolling through these. Think it's this guy? Yep.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up. Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
You can send messages, talk to them on the comm. We'll even arrange a visit.
You get it. All right. I'm in.
Use technology. Yes, yes, technology. You can also just go to them. Okay. We'll just continue along the path and then go to the right. Go to the right. Aqueduct engineer. We need a filter.
Water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help. Here.
Sick. Dude, I have so much money to spend. Give me all the things. Alright, we'll just fast travel here. Can't I fast travel here? Oh, it needs one of these little fast travel things. Maybe I didn't set it up as a fast travel. I'm confused. Although there's a lot of stuff over here. Jeez. What do we want to do first? Moving. Let's talk to all the people who want to move. Yeah. let's go do that.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
I mean, we have the best doctors.
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family.
Whoa!
I can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
Okay. Did they really save it right
I tried
there?
to get my family's permission to live on the Nexus, but
Jeez. So I wasn't taking it seriously enough. Interesting.
Pathfinder, Ambassador Riala didn't... Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
We'll take every precaution. But entering an alien environment is always a risk.
I appreciate your honesty, and so will my family. I'll convince them to let me go. Thank you.
Alright, well. Alright, that... Another level of complexity in this game. Okay, cool. Typically in this game, it's been kind of... It's hard to say the right words. The outcome, your choices of what you say is not too much of a factor of what happens in the game. But I would love for these guys to be on the Nexus.
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
If you put in a request, someone will get back to you.
And if they refuse? I'll have to think about it. Thank you, Pathfinder.
It's how it works in society. You put in a request. I can't promise you. Ugh. This is weird because it's like not clear cut. That is the thing about Andromeda. Basey Boomy. You're asking me how are you liking the game? That is the thing about Andromeda that makes it different from 1 through 3, there are a lot of unclear, not cut and dry, this is the right or wrong thing to do. That I kind of, it like grinds, it like gets that feeling like of, did I do the right thing? You know, kind of like you do in real life. You do certain things and you can't really like load it back in. You're like, I mean, you can, there's like quick saves all the time where you can redo it, but like you don't know always the outcome. So in that respect, I kind of like it. It gives you that sense of, hey, well, real life is just like that. You don't know how you react to people will affect the outcome. Okay, let's talk to Service Lynn.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Please relax.
Ambassador Riala sent me to check on you. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a ket. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Like this part, I love being able to control feelings. Since he is being emotional, generally in an emotional situation, you don't want to be emotional because it could just backfire on you. So that's why I've always been, I'm doing these like clear-cut ones rather than don't be so rude. And then I need to find him means like I'm going to figure out both sides of the story.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Who is this guy? Basically Boomy says, yeah, overall the game looks good, and I think I kind of like the idea of not knowing the outcome. I think I'll buy this. Nice. Yeah, it's got a lot of content in it as well, so you're definitely getting your money's worth. Oops. Oh yeah, this is the Resistance headquarters. Oh, I gotta wait till I get closer. Aha.
I detect the infrared dye Silvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
Hey, Cora.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I'm here to listen.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on.
For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well, until now.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
So it could be casual and say it's okay, or it could be professional and say make this right. Hi, Marsha. We're just doing side quests on Aya.
I believe you. And I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Can we talk to him more?
Thank you for listening, Pathfinder.
Sure, no problem. Hey, Cora. Can we talk?
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was handling some remnant.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going. Ambassador Riala will handle the embassy. Lets us focus on everything else. Lots more of our people around lately. They'd better behave themselves. Scott.
Cora. It's almost 4 a.m, so I'm going to bed, but thanks for the stream. I'll see you next time. Alright, Basie Booby. I'll be streaming 10 a.m. Central tomorrow for ARC. You don't have to make it, but I'm just letting you know. If you're interested in ARC, I'll be streaming then. But yeah. I may or may not be streaming this Saturday. Or I could be streaming this Monday. Hard to tell. But if you want to check out my streams, I will be posting them up on the events tab on Twitch. And I'll be tweeting them, and they're also in my Discord if you're not already on my Discord. Here is an invite. In chat. Boom. So, have a great night, Basie Boomy. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you around. What do I want to do next? Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
The Moshai said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival?
One of them came to our city on Haval to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
Now I know why my arrival had everyone on edge.
When I saw you walk with Paran through our city, I hoped that the guards would kill you.
Oh, wow.
I will never trust outsiders again.
Wow. It's crazy. Hey, Cage. Ah, gosh. Hey, Kyla. Cage Tiger. Hi, Kyla. How are you doing today? Or tonight, I guess you could say. It is 10 o'clock. I think it's 8 for you. But hello, welcome. This is my Mass Effect stream. I usually do these on Saturday, but I have a part-time job now, so it's kind of changed. It's going good. I don't know if you've ever watched Mass Effect Andromeda, or care about spoilers, or have played it at all. But we're currently doing side quests, so nothing too spoilery. Trying to figure out what I want to do next. Nope, I have played no Mass Effect of any kind, so I might just end up being very confused. So do you care about spoilers at all? Is it a game you want to play in the future? Or would you like to be filled in with the lovely amount of knowledge that I have gained over 75 hours of this lovely game, Andromeda? Alright, let's go into the med bay. Spoil away, if I end up playing a BioWare game, it'll be Dragon Age. Alright, so this is more open-ended than the other Mass Effect games. Mass Effect 1 through 3 was a little bit linear in your decision making. This one is divided up into planets. So you go from planet to planet looking for missions and stuff. And this is in a different galaxy than Mass Effect 1 through 3. They basically wanted to start life on in a different galaxy, so they sent us to another galaxy. It took 600 years. So we're 600 years into the future. That's the rough and short of it. So we have new people called Angara. So these are the Angara. And there are bad guys called the Ket who want to what is it called? It's an E word. Basically make everybody Ket. They want to make everyone Ket. They look like cool fish rabbits. Yeah.
Moved Team Veon to replace them. No, 6-9 is too unstable. They'll be out of food in 2 days. Out of ammo in 3. They have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply. They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
Enlightenment? I want to say it's enlightenment. Ket and... what's it called? Yeah, it's specific to this game. It's not assimilate, but it's kind of like it, where they basically want to take things of other species and put them together into a new kit. I want to say it's something like that. Cat are very rude. They don't really believe in peace. And in turn and means of in terms of like bettering society. They make for a great bad guy. They won't come in, say they are close to taking down a cat outpost, but I don't know. Trust your people.
Give your team a chance to pull it off.
We fight best when the odds are against us. Maybe you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
Okay, so I am called a Pathfinder because I am, so each race from the Milky Way galaxy has their own, like, ship that brought their species, like, hundreds of thousands of people put into cryo, shipped over here, and one person is named the Pathfinder of that ship. So guess what they do? They find a path for their species to live. It's very innovative, I know. It's a really cool concept. I like the story of Andromeda. The story is really good, but it is very open. So if you are expecting a closed, like, linear line, like careful dedication to the game from the game developers, you'll kind of be disappointed. So that's why there's a lot of flame for Andromeda, because it's not 1 through 3. Marsha, what's the word? Let's see. Exaltation, that's it. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Marsha. Exaltation. Okay, recruitment efforts. Kadara Port. Things are as bad as we thought. The deserters don't care about anyone but themselves. Recruitment efforts have found zero traction. Ironically, we've had better luck gaining support from the new aliens. Small group pledged to support the resistance and alert us to future cat activities on Kadara. It seems unlikely the enemy would give up on the planet so easily, but maybe the presence of these new aliens has confused them. Regardless, I recommend we abandon recruitment efforts and instead focus on infiltration of the local population using deep cover agents. I'll submit a list of candidates in my next report. Rask. That's a pretentious term for it. Casualty report, Vold. So Vold is the Ungaran. Wait, is it? Vold is the ice. Okay, sorry. Continuing, severe whiteout conditions have made casualty confirmations difficult. Expect these numbers to be adjusted in the next update. Hopefully they'll be lower. Cat ambushed a night patrol in the Lendren crevasse. 3 dead, 2 wounding, 1 missing. Squad missile outside Techix. Presumed captured, 4 missing. Sniper caught an avalanche on southern slope. Presumed dead, 1 missing. A shuttle suffered mechanical failure. Made hard landing on Steen Ridge. 2 wounded. Argument in the barracks got out of hand. 1 wounded, mostly of his pride. The Ket are more like an organized religion. Their leader is the Archon, his lieutenant is the Primarch, and the person in charge of exaltation was a cardinal. Ah, I didn't think about it that way. The facility was referred to as a temple. Religious wignuts from space. They scramble your DNA or something. Yeah. They like to make themselves better by using your DNA. People are getting nervous. Commander Detershov. No, yeah, there's also in in the Andromeda galaxy, there's a lot of interesting words. It's kind of hard to pronounce if you're not used to them. No one questions your thinking, and we all understand that the circumstances we're facing are unprecedented. However, you should know that people are talking in the barracks about these new Nexus aliens. So Nexus is kind of like the central hub for all of the different ships that are supposed to come here. So in Mass Effect 1 through 3, they had the same kind of thing. It was called the Citadel. And the Citadel was the central hub for all of the different aliens, and Mass Effect 1 through 3 was how humans came to the Citadel and became a race that was accepted by everybody. So yeah, so now we are part of the species, a species that are represented in the Milky Way galaxy, and then we're sending. So yeah, everyone's sending their own things about these new Nexus aliens. Setting aside how they look, smell, and behave, how can we be expected to trust these things with access to our most secure world? On behalf of my unit, we submit that this so-called Pathfinder crew shouldn't be permitted to roam the city without an escort. We're keeping close watch on them. Don't worry, we're not letting them see us. But it would be easier if we could assign a guard to each visitor whenever they're on Aya. We hope you'll consider this option. Respectfully, Volar. There's another mission here. Oh, geez, I just walked past these. I'm just gonna highlight them so I don't miss them. Oh, they're downstairs. Interesting.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
Oh. Must be decontaminated. That's a good comparison, Marcia. They're kind of like the Borg from Star Trek, but it's a completely biological transformation. So instead of adding tech, they're making you into a cat.
You're not supposed to be here.
You're hard to find.
Lieta? You're tough to track down.
How do you know my name? What do you want?
Rorik was worried about you. He sent me to give you this cryo bracelet.
I don't want it. Take it away. I want nothing to do with Rorik. With any of you.
Tell me what happened.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
You wouldn't want to hear about it.
Try me.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter where I go, I can't escape outsiders. All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
Jeez.
You were jumped by scavengers?
On Eladon. They said they had salvage to sell. I was stupid enough to follow them. Once we were alone, they attacked. Left me for dead. Took my ship and flew off-world.
How did you get back?
Sounds good, Marcia.
3 hours on the dunes with a few broken ribs. Rode back to Kadara with another salvager.
Wow.
I thought Aya wouldn't take anyone from Kadara.
They don't. I told them what happened and they welcomed me. Ephra took me in. He says I'm a fighter, resistance material. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara worlds could give me. I was wrong.
You can't lose faith. Some of those outsiders care about you.
Like who?
Me.
Rorik, for one. He sent me to find you, didn't he?
You went to a lot of trouble for someone you didn't know. Why?
Lots of us are trying to bring some good to Helios. Like Rorik.
Like me.
Rorik. I should have known he'd be worried about me. Can I see that bracelet again? He actually made it.
He said you can use it to visit him again.
It'll take me some time, but I think I can do that. I know Rorik. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It would be better if he didn't know the truth. It's your choice, but think about it.
How can I help?
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Who am I supposed to talk to next? Assistant medic?
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Yes, it will. Cool. Taken care of. Using the fast travel to go upstairs. It works. All right, time to go. I think we're going to take a break from here. When we return, we're going to talk to Avila and PB. And yeah, and then also talk about this Vassal. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, more Andromeda. See you guys in a little bit.